Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Looks like I can go that way, though. You know what I say about secret roads? Looks like you could go that way. See, cross that road there. Oh, hang on. I can't turn around now. But I think I could have gone that way. I think I've missed a trick here. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We've got beans! Yes, we've got beans. We've got a load of beans that we're still trying to deliver to wherever that place is. Klagenfurten, in Austria, basically, somewhere. Got 11 hours remaining on the job. It's worth 31,000 euros. So let's get in the truck and take our beans to their destination. The beans. We got the beans. It's got me thinking about beans. I like beans. I don't know about you, but I like beans. Full of fibre of beans. It's one of those fantastically sort of gloriously rich in fibre. I don't think they have them with tomato sauce though in the US. I think by default they don't have tomato sauce with it. Anyway, we're on the border if I remember rightly. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and if you look down the bottom right hand corner, we have the GPS, which tells us where we're going. So first off, it's got the speed, which is 17 kilometers an hour. Then we've got the gear we're in, which is A6, automatic 6, followed by the damage to the damage to the truck, which is minimal because it's a brand new truck. Followed by the fuel, which is full to the brim. We've got plenty of fuel. We're going to make this journey no problems at all. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red, and then we have to park up in a lovely location like we just spent there in no man's land. And I've parked far too close. Look, I'm looking at that top mirror there. Anyway, we park in a lovely no man's land and have a nice night's sleep. Hopefully not molested by... Wow, look at the sun. That is so cool. That is really cool. Right, okay. So, yes. Then we look at... Then we've got in the GPS. Then we've got the time, which we're going to get in. So we've got the... bed, which is goes blue, then goes red, then I cry a lot. Then we've got the time, the envelope, which is really underused, followed by the time, which is 5:22 a.m. So it's very early in the morning. Then we've got the time we're going to get in, just below us a little red waypoint point. We're going to get in at 12:45 a.m. PM. 12:45. There's a place to sleep here on this border as well. And yes, that's where we're at. So we're going to get in 7 hours and 21 minutes. Unlike the 11 hours it seemed to specify previously. I'm going to do that because that is just very cool. Liking the sun coming up. Look at that. Upsetting all the trucks behind me as I go through here nice and slowly. Just making my way. I'm making my way in the world today. Right, okay, top mirror. Let's park in this properly this time round. There we go. Start the border checks. Came to a rip-roaring halt there. Nobody in there. It's just a... Look at that. It's a glowing old telly, isn't it? There's an old television in that window. There's an old CRT one. You know, cathode ray tube. One of them. I'm coming out here. There's a police car there. In front of me. That's very nice, actually. It's a lovely way to start the video. Look at that. Glorious. Wonderful way to start the day. Alright, let's stay put. Let's go through. We don't have to do... We just need to have the right thing here. Straight through onto the toll road. I'm going our man truck here. 320 brake horse. A very small amount of horsepower, realistically. Not the biggest of trucks, realistic. But it still does its job. It definitely gets us from point A to point B. Once we get a bit of speed up here, I'm gonna plonk the truck into. Gonna lock the GPS. We're almost there. Car coming underneath me. I'm loving the shadows. I love the morning in this game. I love the evening and I love the morning. They look so great. Almost up to 80 kilometres an hour. I can see it down the dashboard. If you look down the middle there, it's the dial on the right. There we go, 80 kilometres. There we go, spot on 80 kilometres as well. Right, okay, quick drink of coffee while this is going on. We're just driving down the road, enjoying the weather. I have forgotten to put the radio on. Usually I put the radio on, the sort of my music in the background. Today you've just got the road noise and me yammering away to myself. I wonder if you do yammer away to yourself, or just have a little discussions with yourself if you're on the road for a long time. I bet you do. But there's a few conversations you have. Probably have conversations with the drivers beside you as well. I bet that happens as well. I can go up to 90 kilometres now, apparently. Right, drink a coffee. That's a good beverage. Right, let's get up to 90 kilometres an hour. Yeah, I bet you do, don't you? I bet you have a little bit of conversation about what things are going on and what the weather's like in the morning, especially when a 5 a.m. start. I quite like 5 a.m. starts. I've done a few in my life, not enough that I remember them. Usually when I'm going somewhere, I've been places with my colleagues where we've had to be up early, go do several things at once, drive back, and it's just good to do so in a wanna. But yeah, it's tough to sort of do those kind of days. Very hard work. 90 kilometres, 80 kilometres now. Boom. 81 on the old system here. Look at that. I'm loving it, to be honest with you. I'm loving today. How you been anyway this week? You had a busy week? You've done anything interesting? I've done. I think this week, as working wise, I've been sort of a lot of meetings, a lot of reasonable amount of driving around, a lot of meetings. Very, very. It can be quite strenuous, sort of doing brain thinking things. It can certainly. Not a bad thing. Just a very strenuous thing, because often you're being questioned as part of those things about what's going on, what you're doing, where you're at, project wise, timings and things like that. So quite often you're being asked things that you're not sort of normally asked in your day to day. So it can be quite challenging sometimes. But at the same time, if you know the answers, it's always best. I always find that. But thinking of answers, thinking of things that are best, beans, right? We're currently taking beans. I don't think in the US they have baked beans like we have. I don't think they have beans in tomato sauce like we do in the UK. So I don't think that's. And I don't know if they have them in the rest of Europe either. But I think we're maybe the UK is slightly different. We have beans in a sort of in a tomatoey sauce, very much a rich tomatoey sauce, very sugary once upon a time when you had certain brands of it. There's plenty of bean brands in the UK. From your basics at Tesco to sort of your Aldi's equivalent of Branston and a number of other sort of big names, and of course the old favourite Heinz. Now I'm not sponsored by Heinz in any way, but I have to admit, I've got to admit, I think Heinz baked beans is probably the best when it comes to baked beans. If I'm going to have baked beans, I think it's definitely going to have to be Heinz. Now I have an argument at the moment, long-running, standing argument that where people say Branston's is the standard for beans. I think that Heinz is the standard for beans, and we're planning to have a bean off in the office at some point where we all try the different beans to see whether or not we like the beans that are being served to us, and see whether or not we know which bean is which. I'm of the opinion that beans that Heinz is the best. I don't know what you think. What do you think? Are you a Heinz or something else? Don't know what, as I say, don't know what they have in the States. I'm pretty convinced they just have the beans themselves. They're like white beans of some sort. We call them baked beans, but they're like a white bean. But I don't think that they have. This is glorious, by the way. Looking at this vehicle, it's just glorious going through this sort of background. But yeah, I don't think they have the same beans that we have in the US. You could answer that question for me, Hatman. Do you have the same beans we have? Do you have Heinz beans, baked beans? You can Google it, Heinz baked beans. I'm going to try. I was going to try and spell it there, but I can't remember how Heinz is spelled. It's H-E-I-N-I-Z, I think. Heinz baked beans. very iconic sort of. The Heinz is also the tomato sauce, the ketchup sauce in the UK. That's the one that people like. It's funny, isn't it? People change their minds on these things. I always find it weird when I see Hellman's doing tomato sauce and Heinz doing mayonnaise, because in this country I always think of Hellman's as a mayonnaise and sort of Heinz as tomato ketchup. You know, that's the usual way. But when I see them, I find it very strange that they have their own versions of these products. Oh, it's beautiful out here, isn't it? Oh. Hello. Oh, that was close. That was close. Balkans Transport, or Balkan Trans. There we go through. Passing all these vehicles here. Going full tilt. 5 hours and 8 minutes game time wise. 365 kilometres. Quite a nice number to do. 365, like the numbers of days in the year. Apart from this year, of course, with its leap year, its additional day, which apparently costs an average every British worker £114. You lose out on your sort of pay packet for that extra day, because we're working an extra day for free for your business. That's what that means. So you get to work extra, and your business gets to work out better for that. So that's the downturn for the economy on that one. Maybe they should give us extra pay every 4 years, extra to 1 day's pay. Seems almost reasonable, doesn't it? That'd be nice. Extra 1 day's pay for the fact that we actually work an extra 1 day. Nobody seems to complain or mind, though, as a stat, but nobody seems to mind or complain, do they? Nobody says, "Oh, I've actually worked an extra day this year, so I'm due half a day extra's holiday, or 30 seconds off my next lunch, or 30 seconds extra on my next break." Nobody asks for that, do they? They should do, really. They really should. Just trundling along quite nicely here. I think I said last week that I'd had my chiropractor working on my back with a laser. That laser treatment that I had the other week, that really kind of kicked in earlier in the week. Towards the end of the week, though, I've not been feeling my back's not been feeling the best. It's quite a shame, isn't it? Really, But I think my back being not so bad is not awful. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst situation to have. People have worse things than a bit of a sore back. It's just annoying, when you got continual pain and a continual nagging of something. It's just taking a while. I personally, I've thought about this for a while. I think I personally got another. I probably got another. I think I've got another 3 months at least before it starts feeling normal again, which is fine. I mean that I kind of expected that, but yeah, it's gonna be a while before it feels right. I think that what I say to the young ones when I meet them nowadays is I say, never get old. Never get old. It's not it's not like it's optional, but still don't do it. It's not. I think they're younger nowadays than they ever been, to be honest. Or maybe I'm just older and grumpier than I ever was. I don't know, I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy. I'm always a happy boy, because I get to drive trucks on YouTube for people like watching. So I'm never grumpy. If you're new to the channel, say hi. And those that are old to the channel, say hi. Those that are old to the channel, say hi to those that are new to the channel. That'd be cool. I had somebody following me on the American Truck Simulator the other day. Seemed quite a nice person. Can't remember his name. Seems to have disappeared now, unfortunately. So I watched for a bit, commented for a bit. Was really sort of nice about the comments, and helped me out with some of the Americanisms that I was coming across. And since then it's sort of disappeared, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I bored them with my content, but we'll see. Okay, let's switch on. I love the way the sun is going across the dashboard into the framework, and sort of through the I guess the glass panel that's on the front, or the plasticated panel that's on the front of the truck, just sliding through there. and it's just enough. I mean, the attention to detail on the lighting is fantastic, and I know it's sort of maybe automated to some extent with the programming, but for instance, the switches on the door handle on the left hand side there, they in the sun they're dull, but in the dark, when you get the dark now, like I'm overlapping, they you can see that they're lit up. But when the sun's hitting them, the light filters out the light coming from the devices there. It's very cool indeed. You've got to admit the level of detail of I always quite like a bit of sunlight going on, but the level of detail is just fantastic. Look at this. I love this. I love this game. So good, so good. Almost always on a sale at the moment. But the DLC is the thing that makes these guys their money. They know that. They make their cash from the DLC.
Bitte rechts halten.
Bitte likes Hayden, which probably means turn to the left. Hopefully no cars. Pushing that a little bit there. Don't follow that one, follow this one. That's fine. 90 kilometers an hour is the speed limit I can do. I don't want to do 90 really. Bit fast for me. I'm trundling around here. I've got to deal with a man TG something or other. I don't think it's TGX, but there's one that comes into to the office on a regular basis to drop off at the next door to the wow. Drop off, and he's always having to manoeuvre around in our very small car park. It's dreadfully small. Oh, look at that river. I just want to go sit down there. Nice sunny day. Just have a little sit down there at the bottom. We're crossing the border again. We're leaving. I don't know where we are. Serbia, I think. Yeah, Serbia, I think. I think that's where we are. We're leaving Serbia and entering somewhere else. Let's go through this ENC. Yeah, let's just keep driving. Beautiful. Right through. We got the telepass thing, as it's called. Allows you to drive through those things. 3 hours, 12 minutes. Not far at all, really, on the scale of things. Very, very good. I watched on the weekend, which I probably haven't discussed in this. I watched on the weekend. I watched on the old Netflix. The Guy Ritchie sort of executively produced the Gentleman the Gentleman TV series. Really enjoyed that. Sort of a semi remake on the original Gentleman sort of. Saga, really kind of cool, sort of cool gangster, British gangster type stuff. Kind of cool. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. There we go. Border crossing. I'm gonna go this way. Nicely through. Just following the crowd. I couldn't go that way anyway. Why would you put a road there that you can't go through? I suppose it's other ways through, isn't it? Just shuffling us in, no problem at all. Here we go. And we're joining the main throng of traffic. Again, here. There we go. Squeezing out the way through. Loving this. Look at that mountainside. I have to go down here. This is a very long side detour. I wonder why this is such a long side detour. Oh shit! Hang on, I thought I wasn't. Hang on, wait over here. Okay, peoples, wait over here. I'm not that close. He's looking at me now. Look at that. Wasn't even that close. Damage to the trailer. I wasn't even that close. Go through here. Can I go through this one? I didn't see. I didn't think I was that close. Right, that was dreadfully weird. Like some kind of weird bar there. Look at that. There's a bar around here. This is very weird. Look, you can park in the mountainside. There's like parking bits. This is just so very, very, very weird. Don't really understand that. I'll just gently come out here. Oh, hang on. Whoa! Don't hit me. These lot are all having a little crash along here, look. They're all having a little crash. I'm avoiding that. They're still having a crash. They're still going at it. See in the mirrors, they're still going at it. They're still driving at each other. It's really cool. That's a lovely view. Good job I popped back again though. Right, how far have we got to go? We've got 181 miles to go. We've got 2 hours and 32 minutes. We've got plenty of time to get there. We've obviously got to park this blooming thing, but we've got plenty of time to get there. We should be in time to be paid the full whack. I need to get up to 90 kilometers an hour again. We need to get some speed on. Just shoot along the road here. No, see them smashing into each other. Computer really gets confused. I think that's sometimes to do with the traffic density changing. One of the things I've changed in the description below if you want to know how to do the traffic density. You can do it from command line, from the console as well. I'm sure if you have a little search for it, you find it. It's funny. It's one of my most viewed videos, and I still get people complaining about it. Why? I don't know how people complain about things. It's like you try to help people out with something, and they complain about it. Why would you complain? Not worth typing. I suppose though, I guess people like that kind of thing. It's a bit trolling, isn't it? Is that what the word is? Trolls. See, when I was a kid, trolls used to be things that lived under bridges and ate goats. Remember those goats that used to get eaten by trolls? Well, that's what they used to do. Who's that trapping across my bridge? What they used to say. And those, and then he would eat the billy goat's gruff. That's what it was, billy goat's gruff. Bitte links heiden. Running short space. Oh, look at that for a lovely side road. Look at that, baby. Beautiful. We're in the mountains, aren't we? We're high in the mountains. We're in the Austrian mountains, I think. I think we're in Austria. I think. Or are we out? Are we still somewhere else? I mean, we might not be in Austria yet. I think we're just going to be in Austria against this thing. I'm now doing 100 kilometers an hour. Let's just ease off a little bit. Wow. Threw myself through there. Got a bit of speed. Just went with it. I can't believe I knocked that trailer. I don't even know what I knocked it on. I was a little bit concerned as I went into it that I was a bit close, but I didn't think it was that close. There's a service station with the mirrored windows. One of my drivers just made some money. I don't know how much he made because I missed it. I was looking at the mirrored windows out the truck. There we go. Got back up to speed again. Back up to 90 kilometers now. As we make our way. Oh, look at this. What is this? This looks cool. Whatever it is, it looks really cool. Some weird... Look at that. What is it? What is that? Is it a border crossing that I've just missed? Look at this in front of me. What is that? Looks like some kind of things explosive stuff. I bet that's cool at night. I bet that's cool at night. I bet that's really cool at night. No idea what it is. You'd think there'd be more facilities there, though. There's obviously a few, but there's not as many as I thought there would be. You'd think there'd be a stopping place there, actually, as well. Oh, we're going a bit fast. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah, I'm going a bit quick. I know. There you go. Oh, we can now go up to 80 kilometres now. So that, typically... What's that? Little house? Little garden, little vineyard there. With a little stable of some sort. For the horses. Don't hold the horses. Take the horses to water? Some kind of thing like that. There's plants growing down this. I like it when that happens. I like it when life kind of takes over a little bit. We're going past this place here. I don't know what this is called, but we're going through it. Looks very pretty. Lovely fields. Can't beat a bit of Austria. I'm sure this is Austria we're in. Pretty convinced of it. 1 hour and 13 minutes. If we're not in Austria, that's a bit of a shame. Right, okay, we're going to keep going. It's not this turning, it's the next one. We need to go down here and off this side. There we are. We must be in Austria because it's the sign was there in Austrian. Not that I can understand a word of that. Let's down 30 miles per hour. It's a really tight turn. Let's gently do it. Go around. Truck leaning. I can feel it pulling. Applying the air brakes a little bit there. Are they still air brakes nowadays, or are they something else? Or do they still use air as a primary function for sort of braking the trucks? Whoa! That almost went really badly for him. And he turned him into paste, and the bed is nearly full. One of my drivers brought home 3,597 down there. Elena. Okay. That's that driver going ballistic again, full speed ahead. Ooh! I think we've been to this one though. I think I recognise this. I mind you saying that. It's not. I'm going to go in there. We're going in here. We're going in. Because there's a stopping place. Look, there's a.
Kein Problem.
Oh, look. This looks cool. It's lavatories in the middle of nowhere. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Where are we? The Lavant Viaduct. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. She looks really happy there on that bench. So happy. And so's the other lady. It's like they're like watching me. Wow, there's a viewpoint for it. So you'd climb all the way up to that so you could view it. That must be some kind of special clock. There's a man up the top of there with his sniper rifle. And he's looking over there. There's the viaduct itself. Oh, that's beautiful. Is he going to swing underneath the viaduct? Come on, swing underneath. I love the drone style footage. Yeah, there you go. We're underneath it. Look at that baby. It's huge. I like the stuff underneath. Can you imagine living underneath there though? Mind you, that river's going to flood, isn't it? It's gonna flood. Look at that going across the valley. That's really cool. That is really cool. And then we're swinging back again, seeing us parked next to the ladies who have got that funny... They probably just didn't like the fact that a big old truck pulled up beside them. Ooh. Forward ho, as they say. Let's go. I'm going to come out here. No, not sleeping. Looking at the map. Because I'm gonna zoom out of the truck in a second and get it on the viaduct if I can. Let's see if I can get a picture of it on the viaduct. There we go. I think there's nothing underneath. There's a shot. Wow. Those are some shots and a half. That's cool. Let's move across to the right place. That was amazing. I don't know how much time we've got left on this job. I don't think it's much. 34 minutes. 34 minutes and 32 kilometres. The bed is almost completely blue. It has been the perfect journey. Perfect journey. Man's most perfect journey. Let's slow down. Come on. That car going past. Lovely. Perfect journey. Yes, that's where we're going. I hope there's somewhere to stay nearby. Doesn't look like anything. Oh dear. Well, it was nice because we've got out of somewhere different. We've gone somewhere different for a change.
Biege nach links ab.
Miles away from the line, but we could see that sign as we go. I forgot we changed the trailer type. It's a nice trailer actually. I love the exhaust. Oh, the exhaust. The fire extinguisher. It's very cool. I like them semicircles. They're quite handy, aren't they? Let you know where you are on the road or where you're meant to be on the road. Right, let's go down here. There's a sign. And then we're down here. And hopefully there's somewhere to stay not too far away because we're very tired. Very tired indeed. We're going all the way around this roundabout in a second.
Am Kreisverkehr zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Here we go. Round the roundabout. Roundabout's got a big knife in the middle of it. That's a bit dangerous, isn't it?
Nimm diese Ausfahrt.
That's a bit dangerous, to say the least.
Immer geradeaus.
There's cell plan. Oh, look, food, Danish type things. Need food. Here we go. Into the town itself, I think. Doesn't look like anywhere to park, though. That really is quite disappointing. I thought there might be. What's this? It's a empty piece of land.
Demnächst rechts abbiegen.
Yeah, I know. We're right here. Right here. This very deserted-looking area.
Biege nach rechts.
There, that trade place right there. This is probably going to be quite an easy park, hopefully. He says, but there'll be do you know what there'll be? There'll be a forklift truck in the way. We've parked in similar places to this before, and there'll be a forklift truck just where we want to be. Right, okay, press the enter key. Let's do the more complex park. Yes, please. Let's have a look. Where are you? I bet you're over there. It's there. Let's have a look at the position. Is there a forklift truck in the way? No, not this time round. Normally it puts a forklift truck in the way. Right, okay, let's take our angles very seriously. Let's watch this straightening up. Right up to that concrete wall. Okie dokie. Let's reverse us in. Lose as much space as you can. Highly recommend that from Hatman. Always use your space. I think you'll agree with that. And then we need to use our space. In this case, I'm going to try. Oh, it's special music. So we're getting close to our journey. There we go. Swing, swing, swing. See if we can do it in a wanna. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. That was pretty awesome. That is that's bang on. I don't think that's probably one of the best parkings I've ever done, that one. Absolutely perfect. Just straight in a wanna. Forward, back, in. No stopping as well. Just a smooth run straight into the spot. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. King of the road, that's me. Right, let's have a look at the world map. We've got to find somewhere to sleep because it's late and we need to sleep. Where are we at? Oh, look, that's one of these really tough ones to get in and out of. I like those. Here we go. Let's go here. That's perfect. It's 22 kilometres away. That's the perfect place, though. That's the perfect place to stop. It's perfect timing. Oh, I'm so chuffed with that parking. That is just genuinely amazing. And almost crashed into that to celebrate. Let's not do any crashing into anything to celebrate. Let's just get through this quickly and smoothly. That was really good. Where are you going? That way. There we go. Go, go, go. Through the traffic. Out the other side. Really delighted with that. Whoa. Police car just pulling right across of me. Across this. Oh, love it. Plenty of wasteland you could have parked on there. Look at that. That's begging for a truck to park on it. Okay, what are you going to do here? I'm just going to stay. Thank you. I would hate to crash into a police car. There we go. Look at all that traffic. There's the traffic density in progress. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that traffic. That's all the density increased. Saved into my file. As I say, I can't believe people still get annoyed by that. Mine changed when I pushed buttons. Yeah, alright. I'm not a developer for them, you know. SCS software. I'm not even a community manager. I should be, really, shouldn't I? You know. They'd love me to community manage them. First off, I've got an awesome handle. I mean, real Genetic Demon. Well, actually, it was Genetic Demon originally, but, you know. It's a great handle. Great gaming one, anyway. Truck looks really good. Look at that. I got my visor on. He's got a visor on as well. Look, behind us. You can barely see me in the driver's seat. The windows are so tinted. And shiny and clean. Look at the tractors. I've said this before. They look a bit like Valtras to me. A little bit like Valtras.
Immer geradeaus.
Not done much with agricultural equipment. The biomarket. Oh, it's not a bad place to stay, actually. Look, got biomarket. We've got a car wash, I think. It's another car wash. A dealership of some sort that sells fancy cars, possibly. What else have we got around about? Little townhouses. That's nice. There's a greenhouse in the front of that one. What else have we got? We got somewhere to stay. There's a mall. That's a mall. That's a mall. That's a terrible name for it. That is definitely somewhere you can go to buy some stuffage. Lots of stuffage. Any stuffage you want. Some lovely stuffage. Lovely stuffage. Yeah. I don't know what stuff it would buy there, but we could buy some stuffage. And what we got down here by where we're staying. So this will be a car mechanics that we're going to stay at for the night. We're allowed to stay. Yep, we're going around here. It's a bit of a old sort of haulage yard of sorts.
Hier endet es.
And we go on in here. There's a man over there looking at us. He'll spend all night looking at us because that's his job. He's a very scary Austrian man who has no other job than just stare at me all night. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a bit early to go to bed, but we're going to go anyway. It'll be the middle of the night when we wake up. And it's 1 o'clock, and he's at 11 o'clock, and he's still watching us. He's been doing that for 11 hours now. So we're going to sleep again. It'll be the morning. Perfect. It's still raining, and he's just standing outside. He spent the last 20 hours watching my truck. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.